Alright, good day everyone, it's Gareth again from Watchable Gaming, continuing our TimberBorn episode, well, TimberBorn playthrough, here on our settlement of Pinkwater. Now I just want to apologize again for the echo last time. I think when I accidentally knocked the microphone, I don't know, I did something to it, but I've checked it now, it's not making that echo again, so I have honestly no idea what caused it in the first place. It isn't the best microphone, but unfortunately I spent most of my money buying an upgrade to my computer. New motherboard, processor, RAM, casing, because this casing, as I said in a couple episodes back, does not have the capacity to accept a liquid cooling system, because there's no exit holes for the fans. Which sucks, because this casing I have now is solid metal. Wonderfully solid metal. Not this tinker toy stuff they keep trying to sell us nowadays with the glass cover that you close too hard and it shatters. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that, but there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, now then. Back to our actual playthrough. Our primary thing is to get this area built. Where's construction here? We'll just hit priority. Yeah. We're going to build this. We're going to make this probably where we will grow our water-based plants. It's these. Let's just unlock that while we're thinking about it. Actually, as you can see, I haven't actually unlocked much of the food production, so I'm just going to unlock that all now. No, I don't want to build it. Then where was that damn thing? It's not there. This is underground pipes. It's definitely not there. It's not in landscape. It's got to be here. That's bridge. Under tunnels? Ah, here it is. This is what I was looking for. This levee pass-through. Now, the biggest problem we have is this is not pumping enough water. It is slowly filling it up, but it's really not pumping anywhere near enough water to actually fill up this area. Now, one of the ideas I had is, well, we could build it here. We could run it through here, round the back, and in. Oh, I missed an explosive. Yay! And just connect it here, and then we have that pass-through module. We say we build it here, and then they can cross the waterway without having to worry. But the hiccup being with that idea is we're then downstream. Well, this is technically upstream. Sorry, this is upstream. That is downstream because that's the direction of the water. So we're upstream of our dam. So if I build it here, we're upstream of our dam, and the next time the bad water comes through, if I forget to shut these off, it's a problem. So then, what's our other option? Well, there was that underground water tunnel system. I think we were looking at a 5 pipe. Oh, but now I've blown a whopping big hole in the ground, so it's not going to work. And it says solid input output to be powered. Okay, so they need electricity. And it needs to sit on solid ground. Alright, I'm just going to pause quick. I just want to see something. If I take this third level, stretch it out a bit, will it let me place this underground piping system? I'm once again in the wrong section. Okay, this is a high output pipe, but this is very small. This would actually have to be built like here, underneath the dam, and it's not going to work that way. We could probably do it, but okay. And this is a 5 long output pipe. Will it let me place it? No, I think it just wants to be on solid ground for whatever reason. Let's just try 10 quick. Oh, that's way too long. Yeah, it's really not liking this. Okay, and underground pipes? What's an underground pipe like? Okay, that's no good. 10? Yeah, I think it wants to be placed on solid ground. Okay, let's just unlock it and see if it'll still let me place it. No, it wants to be placed on solid ground, which isn't going to work because we blew it all up. Okay, so that's definitely, unfortunately, as nice as... Okay, now let's just do this properly. As nice as an option as that would be, it's not going to work. So we're going to have to figure this out to expand this area. Now, what I could do is we could put the pathway structure, this tunnel, we could put it, say... Can I rotate? Yeah, I've rotated. We could put it here on this road section. Sorry, we could put it here on this road section. and then build along it, because we're going to have to connect this somehow to pump water. Can we use the underground pipes here? I wonder. Can we place a level 1 explosive here, blow this section open, and put the underground pipes here? Because if we have 3 underground pipes pumping water, and it flowing this way, it may actually work nicer. That could be a good option. Okay, first thing we need to do is explosives. I don't think they can reach the center. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this a little more carefully. Let's see, because this is 3 layers. It's 3 levels. So we have to go back to structures. We gotta place a 2. That should actually do it. Nope. So yeah, I just want to blow it 1 level down and see if we can't place, say, 3 of these water pipe systems. This underground pipe, a high volume underground pipe, say here. Place 1, 2, 3 and see what that does. And then what we will do is we'll reconnect the power here and directly into it to feed. Okay, but then we just gotta, because this is just going to take forever to get any kind of water flow into this section. Even now, we're barely not even a quarter full. Okay, let's speed it up and let it flow. Though knowing my luck, by the time we finish filling it, why are we getting pixels? Or is that my screen? No, that's definitely not my screen, that's the game, because the pixel stays in the same spot. Yeah. Only hiccup when you don't realize you've been playing with the same computer for so long, and it's worked fine, and then you suddenly realize, oh wow, I've been playing with this machine for like 10 years. I'm grateful to say I've had no problems with it. Windows has been a problem, but I've had no problems with it. And I've changed some of the hardware there, here and there, but yeah. I didn't realize quite how old this machine had actually become. And the only reason it can really run well with these kind of games is because I've maxed out the memory. Well, I haven't maxed out the memory, but I've got good memory. And I've got a good graphics card. I've got 32 gigs of RAM, which is not a lot by any modern standards. Now it's like 256 gigs, but I can't afford that. But the graphics card is a 12 gig card, so that's not bad. Sorry, I bought all the parts this morning. Was kind of concentrating on that. And they'll be delivered, so. And luckily the site I bought it from, we have bought from before. Their stuff is generally quite good. Hopefully it won't cause me any trouble, and later on when I've saved enough again, I can just do major memory upgrade. Okay, let's see if we can get this done, because if this works, and we could pump the water that way with 3 high-speed pipes, that would be way, way better than this slow flow. Why am I getting this weird pixel error? I don't know if it's appearing on recording, but you can see here there's this little black dot. I don't know if it's actually appearing on the recording, and it stays there. So I think that's more a terrain problem than anything. Whoops, wrong button, that button. Yeah, it looks like it's just a terrain error. Oh right, I need 2, because they can't reach it. And there's no storage space for logs, so there's no reason to worry about it. Oh wow, they already got all the bombs planted. Okay, let's just set this off. Yeah, I have to admit, blowing it up at high speed works so much better. Let's see if this pump is actually going to do what I want. It does fit. So once we get this done, and we got all the material for it, wow, this thing is expensive, 40 gears. Metal is not a problem. Really and truly, metal has not been a problem. It's mainly gears that, oh well, actually no, we're doing really well on gears, and we're started to stack up there. But that's because we're not really building anything. But this will work. And if these pumps, high-powered version with a levee on both sides of the pump, an input and output pipe. Pipe goes underground between levees. Levee need to be powered, but also act as transfer. Solid. Okay, so stuff can be built on it, and it must be built on the ground. Maximum depth of 1. Okay, so it has to be level, has to be built on the ground, and has to be built in the water. That's fine. Wow, my guys are already delivering the resources. Come on, finish this up so we can blow this centerpiece, because I definitely want at least 3 pumps here. And then we'll dismantle this pump. It doesn't even give me, it doesn't actually say what its maximum water pump speed is. So, you know, there's that. And the advantage of this is it's more compact. That's one of the nice things about mods, is generally you will get a mod that is nice and it's compact and you can use it. And they can build it right from the road here, and then, yeah. Okay, we might as well dismantle this, because we're not going to be using it anymore. And, let's dismantle this. Dismantle this. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. And then we'll get them to clean up this stuff as needed. Because the idea will be we will probably then run at, how much power does this require? 300. We may have a power problem. We could fix the power problem with using the upgraded fans, but they require 30 paper. And I currently don't have any paper production at the moment. I want to get it, but I currently don't have any paper production. So that'll probably be the next step after this. Is once we've got this done, we'll get paper production done. And then we'll get this built and functioning. As you can see, it's barely any water in here. If we relied on the single pump, it would take months to fill it up. Combined with the evaporation, and I don't know how well it's actually going to work. Alright, thank you, Mr. Beaver. You can run away now. No. I keep forgetting this game, you select something and then it works. Okay, let's plant our next bomb. Right there. We will detonate this in the meantime. This has also increased the depth of the water that we can fill this place with by quite a bit. Okay, now we want to go back to water pumps. Back to underground, we want to go high-powered 5 water pump, and we're going to build it like that. And then we'll just connect the power directly to it. And with luck, these pumps can supply all the flow needs, water flow we need. We may need to modify this though. So we have triple exits for the dam, and having it at a higher level is going to work nicely, but that'll wait until this is finished. Okay, then we want to go back to power. I'm hoping this still works for the same connection thing that we're used to. We want a vertical power. Oh no, can we do a high shaft? Yes, we can. We don't need this. We don't need this. We need this, and we need this. Voila! That'll supply temporary power, and then we'll have to see. Okay. Yeah, it's got no juice, so it's not going to run. Maximum depth limit of 1, so there's really no need to worry. It's already submerged, but we'll quickly see how quickly it fills this thing up. Let's just complete our spillway here. Okay, that bomb is planted. I don't know if they should be able to reach here, I hope. No, they can't. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna just have to leave this here, unfortunately. It's just too far from the road. Oh wait, Darn it, I think this was my mistake. Okay, it's fine. We'll at least get rid of this block. Can't be reached because I haven't finished the roads. I keep forgetting that the game does this. As far as the game's concerned, there's no path here. So they can't reach where they want to plant the bomb. I'll plant both, and we'll just see. See, it says it can't be reached, but that's because there's no road here. Once the road is finished, then it will indicate, yes, you can reach that location. Yeah, we're not going to have nearly enough power to run this system at all. See, now, it indicates it can be reached, but we can't reach that one. This was my mistake. I dismantled something I should not have dismantled. Because I forgot, in this game the rule is simple. If there's no path, it can't be reached. Waiting on one gear and then this will be finished. As soon as this is built, they should be able to reach that. And then hopefully we can blow up the last one. Okay, we now have pumps. We've got connected, but is it generating enough power? Okay, it says input power is 0 of 100%, so I'm a little confused. I don't see the water rising, and I don't see the pumps functioning, so... But we've got connected. It is turning. I hope this mod is actually working. I'm confused. Why 0 demand? Come on. Is it supposed to be connected above, not below, perhaps? Though it does show a connection point. So let's just dismantle this for now. Let's go back to power. Let's go for this high power connection. Connect it that way. See if that does anything at all. I don't know if it's supposed to be connected above or below. This may be a problem. It could be that the mod the mod shows up, but maybe it doesn't work. It's not impossible. I really hope it does work, though. Okay, that boomstick is planted. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I can reach that from there. There's just no storage space for logs. Okay, now we have power connected that way. And still bupkis. Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. This mod obviously doesn't work properly anymore. Because we do have power. Lots of power, actually. But it shows no power connection. Even though it has the little connector showing we've got connected power. Alright, I'm just going to pause quick and Google it and see if I'm doing something wrong before I go to all the trouble to dismantle. And this one isn't even connected. As you can see, it's just separated there. So, oh dear. Okay, so just excuse me a minute. Right. Yeah, recording. There doesn't seem to be anything online to suggest that there's something wrong with these pipes, that it should be working. I'm not 100% sure what I've done wrong. This is the only drawback to mods at times. I've got connection, but it's not taking power. Let me just check something quick. Straight pipe. That's not underground pipe. No, it's supposed to be connected to like so. If I click. Yeah, it's not an extension. It should be working. Well, that is a little annoying, because there's nothing online that says there's anything. I went to the website where the pipes were, and there's no statement that it should not be functioning. It should be working fine. But considering it's not working, I'm assuming it's not working. That's a little unfortunate. One-way valve. So that just takes high fill of one-way valve. Does not transfer. Then what good is it? I'll openly admit I'm actually quite confused, because this is supposed to be a very simple mod where all you need to do is connect the pipes and it will pump the water through. Towards a maximum of 1 depth. Well, yes, we've got a maximum of 1 depth here. What's this? Your water is selected. What's this river? Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any kind of glitch here. I can't seem to find any explanation online why they're not working. They should, by all intents and purposes, be working. We've got power. I guess the mod is just broken and I'll have to look it up. That's a bit unfortunate. A lot of construction work for nothing. Unless it's because these pipes are underwater, but I can't see that being a problem. It'll fill up eventually. We could try draining this thing and seeing if that helps. Okay, for now we seem to be stuck. It's not working, unfortunately. Very well. Let's delete this stuff. We'll get our little guys to come clean up. Fortunately, I don't think they can reach this properly. Oh, they can reach some of it. Excellent. They just can't reach the stuff in the middle. Then what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to dismantle this road or move this road over and build a double pump system and have 2 pumps here and then connect power. Luckily we can have 2 pumps right next to one another. That's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to get the guys to clean up first. And we'll try pumping with 2 standard issue gang pumps because, yeah, apparently for whatever reason, unfortunately this mod I'll probably have to delete because it really doesn't seem to do anything. It's supposed to be part of this large additional system, but it doesn't do anything. Which is most disappointing because this would have been a perfect solution to our problem. It actually really is a perfect solution to the problem. We would have 3 high-powered pumps that would do the job. Now we've got nothing. Okay, this looks to be just about finished. Okay, that still needs to be assembled. Okay, there's the road and there's going to be the farm once we figure out how to flood the whole place. I do find it a bit odd that there's no thing. Also, I think... Yeah, the water's evaporating, so in a few minutes this is going to be bone dry again. There we go. That's how little we were pumping into this area. With one pump. It could barely survive a couple of days with no access to water, and it just gone. How unfortunate. Okay. Just gonna make this area a little deeper. Can I place... I can't place a bomb underneath each of these. That may be a good idea for later. Oops, wrong button. Right one. Just got to rebuild our little power bank here. That is so unfortunate, because it would have been so perfect. It would have worked out as the perfect thing. Oh goody, bad tide approaching. Not gonna be a problem. We just dropped this river something fierce. And then it filled up again. See, the water fills and then twam. Oops, wrong button. Need this path? And the answer is no, we don't need this path. So if we delete this path, go once again to landscaping, we do that. We need this path, but we don't need the rest. So we can actually plant a lot of explosives in this area and just deepen it, so that we can keep a better water reserve for future use. So if we go like this, oh, does that shut down the water pumps? It shuts down the water pumps. Okay, I did not know it did that. So for now we'll just remove that and that and keep those water pumps going until we've planted all the bombs. And then, yeah, we're going to deepen this whole area a little bit. Okay. Then we've got to clear this middle section out. Luckily we've got pathing. This is not going to be a big hiccup. We're not going to build the first path yet. Actually, we don't need this bit of pathing here. Yeah, it looks so weird with this being slightly shallower. But that's fine, maybe it'll help, you know, increase pressure or something. I don't know. Oh, we actually flooded this area with the explosions. But yeah, now this water reserve will last a very, very long time. One of the advantages is the deeper the water, the longer it... The more area it's supposed to create, the larger the irrigated land, and the longer it'll take for it to evaporate. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not doing a good job of finding it, though. Okay, now then, water. Fluid to dump. No, I want my mechanical pumps. Deep sea water pump. Okay, we don't actually need that. I think this is this one that goes here. Yeah, this is one of the modded ones that doesn't. I don't know if that works either. So. Oh, okay, so moved it. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna move it one over, just so it's easier to access. One here. One here. Then for power supply, that. We might as well set up these explosives. That's pretty cool. Then we'll just prioritize grabbing this stuff. There's enough pathing that they can reach both ends, so it shouldn't be a problem. This one I'm going to lower the priority because I want them to finish these two first. Why aren't they using this path? This path is easier. Why are they running? Oh, they're getting metal. That's why. Sorry. Those are the courier guys. What are my worker guys doing? Oh, they've gone to fetch resources. Yes, yes. It's better than nothing, at least for the moment. Unfortunately, I thought those pumps would work perfectly, and it doesn't, which is very unfortunate. There's nothing much I can do about it at the moment. Okay, and then we're going to want to leave that. We're going to want to drop those to full so we can just pump all the bad water away. And we do have some nice water reserves, so that's not a problem. Can they reach this? They should be able to. I don't think they can. Because this ladder, I don't think they could... If there was a path, they could swim over this gap. I don't think they can swim over this gap as it is. Which means I need to create another entry point for them to be able to reach this side. I think the easiest point is going to be right here. Okay, and that's the bad tide. And luckily it's a short one, it'll only last 2 days. Which we have more than enough water for. Yes, this thing has no power. That's fine, just focus on getting this one finished, please. And then we'll get all these explosives planted. And dramatically increase the depth at which we can pump water. Yep. Just gonna plant all the bombs, and then we'll see how we can get to actually, you know, setting them off and how much difficulty they have accessing them and where I gotta create paths for them. But first things first, let's get this finished so we can actually start refilling this lake. Now we've got our wonderful bad tide, which has poisoned this area. There was this ground thingy that's supposed to prevent contamination barriers. I don't know how well it actually works, so we must just maybe install it along this edge and see what it does. I don't know if installing it at this level is going to help because it's underwater, which means we're probably going to have to install it here and see what it does. Because yeah, this bad tide is particularly terrible because it's completely contaminated all of this, all of this, all of this. Oy, this is actually a pretty darn bad pollution because it's killing everything here. Okay, so while the bad tide won't last as long, you probably find this is 100% toxic. Because wow, this is actually reaching way far. Okay, when we flatten this forest, and we're going to have to flatten this forest, we're going to have to put a barrier here to stop it from spreading. Or the farmland that this will become, hopefully when this is actually full of water. Okay, that worked. So we can blow this section now. Not that it helps, because it just dries out all the land, but... yeah, it's all dry, so the pump's not working, but that's fine. We can add priority to these again to get them back online. They're just not going to work because there's no water. You can see the depth has dropped because of my explosives. Oh, excellent. They're not having any problems here. And there's no water here, so we might as well plant the last of the dynamite here and here. Because, I mean, there's no water. There's nothing for the pumps to pump. Might as well plant here and here and here as well. We have enough water, so I may just hold off opening the sluice gate for a little bit. This floodgate. Yeah, I think sluice gates are built into a dam and a floodgate is built as part of a dam rather than that. Or it's the same word, means both, is identical in both terms, and I'm just getting confused, which wouldn't be the first time. It's working, but there's no water for the pumps to pump, so 0. It's fine. Let's get our little guys finished first. And I think I'm just going to remove this bomb and also put a little walkway here. That should let them reach everything. And we might as well just finish planting all the explosives, and then I'll let the water back in. We've got enough reserve food. Carrots are a problem, but we've got enough of everything else. So it's not a big problem. We can let the bad tide flood out and be done with it. And we're going to deepen this whole area, and then we will have major water reserves, if you will. Give it a chance to wash out. And one of the things I wanted to build, where was it? It's underwater. Was? This water thing here. Yeah. This will tell us what is the condition of the water, how fast, basically what depth and what the water purity is. Which is very impressive for a stick with a float on it. Because that's all it is, it's a pole with a float on it. Come on guys, hurry up with the bombs. Just need to assemble them, come on. Get to work, up to it. So we can get the dam back open. We can start pumping water again, because this is basically, this is empty. Okay, just gotta wait till they finish assembling everything. And then we can blow it all to heck. And then I may dismantle this path and just make it deeper. I don't know. It's not really necessary. Okay, I think that's it for the explosives. Yep. Fire in the hole. Wow, that was impressive. It was so impressive my computer was not impressed. Okay, set that back to 0.5. Set that back to 0. Let the water flow back in. Slowly but surely it'll fill up. The pumps will come back online. Yeah, it's going to take a wee while to fill. But this is sort of what I wanted, how I wanted to fill our little dam here. The other option is, instead of pumps, we could just blow this deeper, and then we can drop these dams. But the problem is, I want the water level to be... That'll only let the water level be to the top of this area here. The maximum depth will be equal to the maximum depth of the river. I want this to be deeper. I want this to be all the way to the top, filled with water. That's going to take a little bit. Even this hasn't actually increased in depth yet. This is filling up fairly okay, but it's still incredibly slow. But I don't think they're running... Yeah, they're barely running at 52%. Okay, we need paper. We need to upgrade our power production capabilities. So, we go to wood. We want paper. Oh yeah, I forgot. Paper mills are so awkward buildings. That should be 4. That's wrong. Let's just pause quick while I sort this out. Yep. Where's the entrance to this one? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, unfortunately these buildings are a little bit awkward, and then what I want to do is I planned on extending the power bank this way anyway, because then it's going to run this way. So we want power. We just want a straight unit here. And we want another pair of triples. Like so. Can they reach this? They should be able to. Or at least I hope they can. Okay, what we'll do is we'll prioritize these 3 first. And then here we need to plant explosives in this line. So we will extend the path to here. Yeah, it's really not liking the pathing, which is understandable. This game was never designed with this pathing method in mind. Okay, so this is a double. Perfect. Also, because I'm running it at maximum speed, it's also not liking the setup. Okay, that'll blow that section sky high, and that'll expand our industrial area. Okay. Paper mills are online, they're just not running at the moment. And then we need storage for paper. Does this accept paper? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, then that's an easy solution. Once again, just pause for a second. We delete this, like that. We go to storage. We want medium warehouses. Like so. We want our walkway. Like so. And then we want our step ladder. Like so. Voila! And we tell these to store paper production. Oops, that's the road. Where are our workers? Come on. Hop to, hop to, hop to. There we go. A paper extruder, I believe is what this is called. Where they pulp the fibers down and then they just squeeze it through consecutively tighter and tighter rolls of material. Okay, now this is working well-ish. It's flooding. It's not flooding nearly as fast. I don't know if we'll actually be able to fill it up this episode with just 2 pumps operating at barely minimum output, 77%. And this is the maximum. This is the maximum, just about the maximum this thing can supply. So the first thing we're going to do with our paper, once we get some produced, is we're going to upgrade our wind turbines in this area. Each one requires 30. We have 40 units of paper, 44. So we can dismantle this one and replace it with this one and maximize priority. We have enough resources for one wind turbine or windmill, large windmill. We can get these pumps really, really working. Ideally, I would build more pumps, but I kind of squeezed this into a small space, and I didn't want to go beyond our blockage here. We could extend this dam here, and that would let us extend this, and then we just build this road outwards a bit, but for now it's fine. Water alarm, combat stream gauge, water alarm that gives a warning if there is no water. Depth is less than 1. Greatest is slightly more, and there's no contamination. Okay. That is very impressive for what is basically a pole with a little stick, a wooden float on it. Very impressive. Yeah, it's nighttime. Our guys are going to catch a nap, though it's almost dawn. Don't tell me that one guy didn't get any sleep, because then that would be unfortunate. But it looks like no, they all got some sleep. Yes, the Davies. This thing did a number here. Okay, what we're going to do here, because we do want to keep blueberries. Normally you don't care about blueberries, but they actually are used in one of the production chains. They're used to make the medicine for preventing your beavers from becoming contaminated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear all this up and I'm going to put a planter here. What's it here? A forester, sorry. Because the forester will plant this type of plants. How are we doing here? Still not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. And now we should be getting almost maximum juice out of this thing. Yeah, okay, we got enough paper to continue dismantling this system. Power. Maximum priority. I think each of these are 400, so these combined is 600 plus 200. That's more than enough juice to keep these going at relatively decent speed. Okay, we want a forester. We will raise construction priority a little higher. And then we want to go to planting, and we want to go to blueberries, and we just want to go do. And this will also replant blueberries as needed. Let's turn on replace dead trees not marked for cutting. Okay, we've maximized our water supply, which is wonderful. Still working on getting our pumps up and running, because now they're running at nothing. There's probably a better way of doing this. I could probably, I don't know, dismantle this whole area, pull this dam forward, build it along this wall, but that wasn't actually the idea. What I can fix, though, is this section. We'll leave this alone, we'll plant triple bombs here, and we'll just straighten this piece out, because this is actually a waste of space. Okay, let's just pause these pumps. They are working fine, but we don't need them right now, because our water level isn't anywhere near high enough. We're going to delete this section. We're going to clean it up. Okay, we've got nothing to do in range. Oh, yeah, that's because there's just less of these guys. That's fine. It's not a problem. We wanted it gone. We're going to have to build a mine pretty soon here. And it does use the resources we need. We can either use it to boost research, but we don't need that because this provides more than enough research points. We've got 108k, so that is not a problem. To go to storage. We want 2 storage units here. One here. One here. I think this is the wrong storage though. No, it's the right storage, and this one will store planks, because this thing needs... I think it needs planks to work. I can't remember. But we'll put it for treated planks quick, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's no more log storage. Should I build one of these? What are you? What are you? Warehouse. So we actually need storage pile. Gargantuan storage pile, just for wood. And I think I want to build it next to this structure. How do I want to do this? Yeah, it's got to sit back one because of the underground climbing point. Which is a little unfortunate, because then it's just off-centered. So we'll build it opposite here for now. We'll plant explosives like this. We'll just expand this area a bit. And we want 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. One more. And when they get to it, they'll get to it. This is all rigged and ready. Initiate detonation sequence. Did I miss something here? It looks like it. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Landscaping, so we want 2 and a 2, and from here to here we want 3s. That'll clear our industrial area for whatever we're going to do with it. What have you guys done here? Because if I place a structure here, it's going to push it into the water. Because that's what it does. Just as we have here, because you see we just don't have enough place. Okay. Should I, you know what, I should actually keep these pumps going. It should be fine. It's not going to overflow anytime soon, and it's really taking forever. So it's actually probably a stupid thing to shut down the pumps. So we're just going to wait on this. Yeah, still working on building this up. And then the end goal is basically to see how happy we can make our beavers. Since, as I said before in the previous episode, there really is no official end to this game yet. It's now just basically a sandbox for you to fool around in. And whatever self-guided goals you want to make. So, yeah. We'll just focus on making our beavers as happy as possible. I was just checking time. We've only been playing an hour, and we still haven't managed to fill this. I'll admit, this was not quite, I was hoping these pumps were either more efficient, or my other pumps would work. Okay, you guys, we don't need any. So we'll do that. This. And we'll change this to, you guessed it, logs. Yeah, I'm not going to build the logs here, because eventually this is all going to be dismantled and turned into forest. Into, farmland. I may even see just how far, once we actually fill this, how far does it spread? So we're going to have to wait and see, but I think we're not going to see much till we actually pump enough water into this mega dam project of ours, which is going very slowly. What are you... Oh, you guys are working up here, that's right. Yes, this thing needs a lot of resources. 350 gears, 250 logs? I mean, wow. It needs a lot of resources. Not to mention the nearest explosive supply is here. How are we doing up top here? Okay, we are starting to fill this up. But we have almost no explosives produced and almost no bad water produced. Plenty of pine resin though. And a lot of logs. We have... Where's logs on this list? Oh, here. 7,000 logs currently stored. And climbing. Okay, they're now focused on transferring this stuff over. Where are you guys going? You're not taking the long way around, are you? What the hell? What are you guys doing? Why are you going this way? Wow, that's an odd way of doing it. I mean, you guys don't even have to do that. At least these resources aren't going to end up on the bottom of a freaking lake. So here we've got a pile of rusted metal. That's wonderful in our drinking water. Could build a pathway here just so they can salvage these resources. It doesn't actually matter, but... Unfortunately, each beaver only can take like, yeah, here, 2 logs per go, so they don't exactly have a huge carrying capacity for these guys. Now, the haulers can take more, but they don't fetch resources from piles. They'll just take it. Okay, I think there was a way we can just delete, yeah, delete rubble. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. It just looks dumb, and my guys are never going to get to it. This is why I wish we had explosives with area effect. That would have been nicer. Oh, can they build it? They should be able to build it. This is a very deep one. That's a really, really deep. Wow, that's deep. 11 blocks high, so that's 11 blocks high. And I think this one is only, what, 2 blocks high. Yeah, because that's a 3. So is that a 3? Nope, it's 3 blocks high, sorry. This is 3 blocks high. Yeah, that'll do when you guys get round to building it. Yeah, you've cleared this area. So we can now plant our boomsticks. The problem is this is 4, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So first we've got to go with number 1. Because I think this is 4. Yeah, it's 4 high. And then we have to put a staircase down, and then we could plant the last of the explosives. Okay, where are you guys and what are you doing? Still completing this. Okay, that's fine. Luckily they do have an easy supply of logs. So it's not that much running around to do. How is power for here? You guys are still fine, so we don't have to worry about upgrading this. Oops, no. Recipe scrap metal. Okay, it wants 1 gear, 1 treated plank. So we still need to build that, and it needs to be built with gears. And it's to obtain resources, and this one is to obtain resources. And we will max out this mining facility. There's obviously maintenance costs to keep the whole thing, you know, running. Okay, let's prioritize this as well and get that done, because now I think they're working... Yeah, they're working on this. And I'm gonna complete this section and just get this blown down. And that'll be that. This looks a little weird, but once you hit escape, it's not really as visible in the water. But yeah, we now have a pretty good reserve already created. We probably don't actually even need this mega dam, but that would be boring. Why would you go to all the trouble of being capable of building something like this and then not building it? Stepladder, connect it, and place our triple bombs here, and then when these two have detonated, we'll place the next group of triple bombs. Here they come. We'll plant the last one. Here we go. We're starting to actually get some depth out of this. We're probably at 1 block worth of water now. Let's just check quick. Simple measurement. Yep. Exactly 1 block worth of water. Not too bad. And we immediately get trees growing here. Well, it doesn't matter. They'll drown soon enough. You can see just by 1 block we're starting to turn this area green. Oh, wait, sorry, I didn't even need this, because look, oh, well, I don't know if they can reach that. Okay, they can reach it now. Okay, let's just finish planting all the explosives, then I'll worry about everything else. Wow, that worked. Every 2 hours, we get 2 pieces of scrap. And because it's a mine, it's unlimited, we don't have to worry about running out. It's not exactly going to give us a tremendous amount, but it's fine. And then we could start focusing on how we want to build this area for water plants. What we'll probably do is we'll run a platform here, and that'll be where we'll put our water farms, because this area is all going to be underwater. Oh goody, another bad tide. That's just wonderful. That means this whole area is going to die. Oopsie. That's fine. Luckily these aren't a priority. These, though, are a priority. So I think... let them harvest it. As it comes harvest, they won't replant. And we'll try our luck placing that soil thing. But we can keep these 2 plots. I think these 2 are fine. I want to go to water. No, was it in water? It was here, yeah. I don't know how effective this is. I don't know. Does it need to, like, enclose the whole thing, or does it just work like this? I honestly do not know. We'll see now how well this barrier thing works. We might as well just build it to the end and just see. That sort of encloses our farm, but this area here could be vulnerable. So I don't know. I don't actually know. Stops soil contamination from spreading through it. So I'm assuming this is some kind of filter barrier or something that they've installed. I don't know. I can't even begin to guess how they would do it. Oh goody. That's done. Then demolish this structure. We can place our final explosive charge, which dumps it there of all places. That's fine. Maximum priority that. We just need you guys to finish this. Metal blocks, we should have plenty still stored. Yes, we do. This supplies for here, so this is not going to be a problem. And we'll see what this contamination barrier, or how this contamination barrier works. Okay, explosives have been planted. That can be deleted. And we've once again increased the total storage area of water. Oops, that way. And this thing will tell us we're at 1.3, so 1.3 blocks worth of water. I don't know what this little thing in the front is for, but so be it. And it is going up very slowly, but not too slowly. Considering this has to be 7 blocks high, if we're looking here, 3 plus 3 plus 1, 7. I'm not too terrible at math. What's our explosive section here? Perfect. Fire in the hole! And we want our storage facility. And you will just store planks. Because, yeah, we are actually having a bit of a storage hiccup with planks, which is actually surprising. And then all we're doing is waiting for this to fill up. It's getting there, slowly, but it is getting there. And then we can begin our aquatic plant farming, which will be placed here. I haven't exactly done a good job separating land, so I'll do one half here and one half here, and this half, the plants that are here can also take this little piece. I'm just waiting on this to die. Wow, trees in this game are resilient. Pumps are maximized power. What's our power problem here? How's it going? Okay, that's still fine, but I do want to replace these wind turbines with additional power. This really isn't serving any kind of function. Since I deepened the water, you would think we'd get a bit better flow here, but no. Okay. Oh, okay, our bombs are planted. Detonate that. Detonate that. Voila! Don't know if we'll need this road anymore, I'm just gonna leave it alone. But yeah, our industrial area is now nicely opened up. You know, we might as well just do these two as well. This is gonna slow down our power requirements are going to be now terrible, but we might as well just do it anyway, and then we'll solve our problem. Yeah. Oh, everything's shut down because there's no one here! That would explain why we're not having a power problem. There's no one to get power. What's water depth? 1.6. Almost hit 2. And I don't know what evaporation is like either, so... Luckily, as I said, we've really deepened this area. Not that it helps, because our pumps are just not long enough, because we've tried to build this water area as tall as it could be. Now we'll see how this contamination system works. Is it just going to work for this one block? Or will it be sufficient to block the whole area? I don't know. Okay. So you can see here, what's our toxicity level here? It's rising quickly. 30. It's gonna last 2.8 days. Okay, there's the toxicity block. Is this dying? Okay, it's dry. It's not dying because of contamination. Neither is this. Is it because but we've got a 49. You can't tell me the ones here are protecting this whole area. I would not believe that. Okay, no. There we're getting contamination. Here, okay, this one isn't as bad, but the toxicity level hasn't reached. Okay, this is only 52% toxicity level. So we still have half water mixture, so it's not nearly as bad. We'll have to give it some time to really flow through. No, it's not working. It's contaminating from this side. See? We could try putting it in the water. I don't know if that's going to make any kind of difference. We can give it a try quick and see if that will change, but it's underwater. As far as I know, being underwater is not going to help us. Because the toxicity is flowing over it. It's not flowing through it. It may just be a tremendous waste of resources to build these, but we can see. Because, yeah, this whole area, it's not as badly contaminated, but it's still, yeah, pretty bad contamination. Pumps have run dry, because, yeah, I'd actually have to drop these pumps one level down if I really wanted to keep this going. I'd actually have to drop them way down. Yeah, it's not going to help me. These have not been built yet. I don't think this is going to help. Because, I mean, it's flowing over your filter. There's no way the filter's going to be able to filter toxic soil if it's underwater. Logic dictates that that's not going to work with your filter. Ever. Okay, we're at 100% contamination. This isn't helped at all. I don't think this is going to help at all. So that's probably just a waste of resources. Our guys can just come collect it and move it out of the way. I wonder. The other option is we can to expand this dam, because this project as it is not working. We're not pumping enough water into here to do any good. So one of the options what we could do, I'm just thinking, is maybe we build across here and we blow a straight section, say from here, straight through. And this is going to be our bypass way for the water to flow. And then we can build another dam blocking this area off. Problem is, the dirty water is the bad water is going to flow here and come straight back around. So we'd have to build a blocking here as well. I think that's way too much effort for too little result, where this is working just fine. The only other thing we can maybe do is move this forward a bit. Just, maybe build it to here. I don't know. So we'll just have to wait. See. Might as well just complete power production. Because we have 664 units of paper, so that's not a problem. What are you doing? You've got 500 some odd logs. Yeah, we definitely need to start working on expanding our farmland, but we can't do any farmland until we actually, get there. So for now, let's go like there, and then there, and then here. And then we go to food, and we go for aquatic farmers, and how does this building fit? That's no good. So, what we do is we demolish this. We want to build farming, aquatic. One here, and then we need another 4 by the looks of it. Unfortunately, the building will not work underwater, so that's a problem. Okay, I went a bit far, but that's fine. That's why I paused. And we just want to build our pathways. Donk. And then, what is the area of effect? Okay, that one is not very good. That one is not very good. That one is terrible. Okay, I don't want to build any of it there. There's almost no effect on this area, so I actually have to build it here. So what I've selected is a bad spot. Yep. Have to build it here, so this is 3 blocks high. Okay, let's instead clear this area of plants again. Let's do that quick. You guys can just collect these logs when you get the opportunity. Darn it, this tree is watered and healthy. So I have to start another 12 days of flippin' trying our luck. Okay, these trees have not been replanted. It's all oak. I'm gonna see about rearranging this road a bit. I've actually done a bad job here. I'll admit it, I've done a terrible job here. Because if we're going to build up, we don't actually need to build, we don't actually need this. This could have been a level with this. So, we're not going to dismantle this because we're going to need some of it. But I thought, okay, because then what we do is we dismantle this, dismantle that. We're going to want to match heights. Okay, and then we want triples. Doubles. Singles. This will be our main road. Oh, do I want a single path? I think for saving maximum terrain, resources at the moment are not a problem. We are totally good as far as usable resources are concerned, so that is not a problem. We'll just cut this straight in half. Now, on top of this area, we will build our farming community. So we want to double. Let's just see how I can layer this. Okay, we need just one more layer of a triple here. This now lets us take over this, basically this whole area, which is perfect. That is what we needed. It also looks a bit neater than this thing squeezed up in this corner, and then we'll let our guys get to work building it. Okay, so absolutely no luck stopping contamination, because we succeeded in contaminating this whole area. I don't think I can do anything at this moment without some major renovation work. I'd basically have to say build a dam here and blow a whole pathway through to here, and then let the bad water tide flow that way round and seal it, build another sealing dam here. That could work. For now, we're not going to worry about how much is this. Okay, it's actually not dropped too badly. It's dropped by 0.01%, which is not bad, considering I thought it would be much worse. Now we can watch the contamination drops very quickly. And this just stays contaminated because, as you can see, we've got this cup here. So it takes just that little bit longer for the water to flush it out. And I'm not letting 15% or whatever contaminated water back into my settlement. But we also know for a fact that this didn't help us at all. So we'll get our guys to come through and just clean that up. Then they can focus on building this. What's contamination like now? Clear. 0%. Perfect. So we can reset this height. Drop that back down. I'm going to move this down forward, and I wonder if we should make it deeper access here. I'm not sure. I'm thinking we blow this path, blow this path, blow this path. We move the dam forward to, say, here and block off. And we make this area deeper and we make this area deeper. But it doesn't actually matter because no matter how deep we make it, we can never actually fill it to the brim. So we're just going to have to rely on our pumps, I'm afraid. What's our depth now? Yeah, we've lost about 0.02, roughly 0.02 of water. No, actually no, we've lost way more. Sorry, that's greatest depth. That's current depth. So we've actually lost almost 20 points of depth to dehydration. So now we're going to have to pump it back in. Yeah, these two pumps are not nearly fast enough for this. It would take a dozen episodes to fill this thing at this rate. We've barely filled 2 blocks worth of water for the whole time you guys have been watching this. So I'm going to have to see about redesigning this pathway. And taking more of this land for farming. So, I think what we'll do is we'll create a down path. So they'll come up here, they'll go this way, and they'll come down this way. Once this pathway is complete, then we'll delete this whole section here, and then we can blow this whole section up, because we're not going to use it anymore. They'll go this way, up here, and down this way. And then we can use this to increase our pumps, which means we're going to have to expand the dam to at least here. Which means we have to create a bypass area for the polluted water. Well, it's just going to overflow in this direction, it's going to overflow in this direction. So the best bet would then be... We'll use this path, because it's here, it's available. Want some explosives. I want to blow this section. No, we don't want to blow that section. And we want to blow this section. And what we will install is a level 1 floodgate. So that when... Okay, actually let's expand this charge size system. Let's actually do it like that. And then we'll put a level 1 floodgate here. And then we're going to block the river with a level 1 floodgate here. Actually, no. If we're going to actually get rid of the bad tide, then we might as well block it right here. If we're seriously looking into this, which we are, then there's absolutely no point in not blocking it right here. Then when the bad tide flows in, we will open these gates and let it flow right off the map. And then, yeah, we can blow this whole area deeper. Do we want to be closer? I think, you know what, I think we can be a lot closer. But we're going to have to raise this area a bit. So what we're probably going to have to do to make sure we don't get flooding back, though I think 1 level floodgate should do it. First, let's prioritize getting this built. We'll set that to height 0 because we don't need it at the moment. Because, yeah, if we just create a backwash, basically the bad tide will come in here, slam into this, and flow out this way right off the map. It may actually work quite well. And then we can just get rid of this weird thing here, this weird T-junction of ours. And then we can extend this to like 4 or 5 pumps. Power is not a problem. It is a problem right now because there's no wind, but it's really not going to be a big problem. I can always see about expanding the total power draw here or something. I don't know. We shall see. May have to design a new power system. Maybe should have held off on detonating those bombs, I'm afraid, until I actually had the floodgates built. Reason for it is, you can see the massive drop in water flow here. Oops. Because yeah, that's basically the idea. We can actually force the flood tide. That's also, as I said in previous episodes, this map is very, very easy compared to some of the others. It's not very difficult terrain to get over or configure from. Okay, that's built. And then we can see about, then we don't actually need this anymore. And it will stop the bad tide from flooding our area. And actually expand, well no, it doesn't really expand the amount of water storage we have, but it's not too bad. What's this now like? Oh, we're over 2 blocks worth of water. Excellent. We still need a lot more. We're just barely gonna get to this level 3. I actually need to redo this. finish this thing first. So I actually want to set that as a high priority, like that. And when the bad tide comes in, we lift this to maximum and we drop this to minimum, and it'll just go bonk and out. And by raising this thing's depth to there, then we're just one little planky here from maximum depth all the time, which helps. But we're slowly getting there, and we've got this nice forest growing here, which is going to be horrified when it finds its 3 flickin' blocks underwater. Yep. Slight flooding here, doesn't matter. Once the river has a chance to correct, perfect. And like this, we've now completely solved the bad tide problem. And, incidentally, increased the depth of the water flowing through here by a whole bit. Well, that works. Come on, you can grab the planks here and just head up. Let's just finish this. Oh, come on, you gotta just put it together. We have, like I said, this map is very easy. Even on a hard difficulty, you probably won't find it. You won't have a major problem surviving an extended period of time. Wow, that is very full. 8.7k of 8,700 logs. Not bad. Okay, now this will start to fill, and then it's going to start to flood in here. That water flow will stop for a bit. That's perfect. Okay, I think we've done pretty well for this playthrough, this episode. We've totally solved our bad tide problem. That's now no longer going to be an issue whatsoever. Even if it's 100 days, it won't be an issue. We have expanded our water supply. We're started filling the dam. Unfortunately, I'll have to check that mod and find why it doesn't work, or I'll just delete it. No, I can't delete it because then the saving won't work. Only problem with this game. It doesn't like it when you fiddle with the mods too much. Okay, and I think we'll call that there. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is Gareth from Whatchamacallit Gaming, out.